See. So, Steve, welcome here. We are talking about the group cruise space that we have with Amadeus for the Tulip Time, and that's for 2026. And Steve's just going to go over some of the details and let you know what to expect for if you join up with this wonderful cruise. All right, Steve, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate the opportunity. And thank you, the audiences, for taking the time to look. The beauty of river cruising is you unpack once. Let me show you some of these beautiful pictures of here's Amsterdam. Then you'll go to Middelburg, which they offer an optional culinary tour to there. And then you're looking at Ghent. I love Ghent. I've done this itinerary 3 or 4 times. You can see how beautiful the
Yes,
architecture
Ghent is
is, the
beautiful.
canals, the churches, the cathedrals. Here's Antwerp, beautiful architecture. And
Hmm.
then in Rotterdam, you'll have an option to go to the famous Keukenhof Gardens. Incredible, rivers running through it, flowers of every kind. Even if the tulips are running late or early in the main areas, they always have them planted here and can kind of make them grow, when it's a little ahead of time. But amazing, you don't want to miss Keukenhof Gardens at all.
Yeah.
Then, of course, back to Amsterdam. And look at that with all the bridges and the canals and very quaint and friendly people. A great destination. What's included in your 5-star river cruise? All pretty much everything: gourmet dining, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, red and white regional wine, changing every 2 to 3 days, regional beer for lunch and dinner as much as you want, coffee, tea, soft drinks, lunch and dinner as well, 24-hour coffee station, cappuccino, espresso, chocolate maker in the back lounge. It includes all your great dinners, your entertainment, talks, performances, nightly performances. Um, we have the pools. Some have pools that I'm floating in here, and the bicycles, manual and electric, cruise director, and again, all your charges, port charges, gratuities, and others charge separate for that because they try to
Right.
lead you in with a lower price, and then they put on another $500-600 on that. So it's something to remember. We have nothing frozen on board. Everything is made on board. Some still make their get their breads and desserts from the shore. We don't. We make everything on board. It's 10% to hold a cabin a category. Final payment's not till 120 days before departure. Some want your money because they have a gimmicky sales present sale, but then you got to pay a year and a half in advance using your money for all that time. So we don't do that. Over
Right.
28 different itineraries to choose from. Other points people ask: 55% of our guests are from North America, so English speaking. The other 45% are international, but 90% of them are English speaking. And that's what I hear a lot of, not only our food, but it's the people they met on board, not only from North America, but from all over the world. And they're able to communicate with them and exchange the numbers and emails and have lifelong friends for forever.
Right.
English is the language. 25 years ago, it wasn't so that's why we always put it there.
I did, and I was very lucky, Steve, to go with Amadeus last year in March.
Mhm,
And we did a tulip time itinerary. I mean, it was a little early. The tulips weren't quite out yet, but we
mhm.
did a lot of the same ports that will be on this itinerary, and
Correct.
it was really, really amazing. And the best thing is you can go out in the morning after breakfast, do your tour, and then if you want to come back and, the afternoon and spend it on the ship or have lunch on the ship and then go back out again, it's your prerogative. You can do that.
Or, which I highly recommend, is again when you're there in the port, getting in from anywhere from 5 to 7 a.m. They get the dock, the gangway ready. You can get out at 7 o'clock and go do your own thing before the excursions even start. We're a river cruise line that's been around the longest. A couple of other major river cruise lines have come to our owners to help them get into the European business, but we're really the innovators, pioneers, and we're family owned and operated, which is key because not all river cruise lines own their ship. They got to charter them. What I want you to take away from this, because you have the flyer and you have all the prices, but these are important things to take away. We're a 5-star river cruise for the 4-star price. Literally, no other river cruise can say that. We average about 20 in the mid to low 2000s for an 8-day 5-star river cruise, almost all inclusive. And that price includes port charges, which 60 or 70% of the others that don't include that, it's another 220 per person. That price that I mentioned includes gratuities, that's another 150 to $200 per person. So that is a crazy, crazy deal. Common sense says, how can you do that? Others are doing so 30, 40% more. How can you do that? Well, because we separate our excursion packages. When you go to a river cruise line that includes them all, you can only do one at a time in the town, even though there might be three or four listed, but everybody is paying for all those others to be available. That equates to about a 20% price because for those that include all the excursions, you get to choose the small package, medium package, or all inclusive package and get to pick and choose, walk, do the city tour on your own. So you're not paying for what you're not using. That's the important thing. One of the youngest fleets, easy to learn deck plan. We only have 6 categories. Some had 10 plus. Family owned and operated for a long, long time in these beautiful walk-in closets. I know all the other river cruise lines out there. I don't know any that have the whole fleet with most of the cabin categories, the middle and top deck, to have walk-in closets, which is amazing. The group is going to be on the new Riva, which is obviously still new for 2023. You can see a beautiful dining room there. This is the deck plan, just to quickly let you know what you're looking at. You have a sun deck up on the top deck, where you have to take stairs to get up. Then the Mozart deck in the dark blue are the suites at 284 square feet, which are very affordable. We're at $4,000 to $6,000 per person. Others are 2.5 times that much. Okay, so definitely a great value there. The A's lighter blue are 188 square feet, one of the largest out there. Then you go to the Strauss deck, the B1s, same as A's, 188 square feet. They're the beautiful panorama window balconies. I'll show you in a little bit. And then the B4s, same exact, they're just a little bit farther to walk, and we have to have a different price point for that. And those are 188 square feet as well. Then you go to the entry level Hayden deck, you're looking at 172 square feet. Some of my competitors start at 140 square feet. So this is one of the largest in the industry. And really important to note, all 3 cabin categories, we have elevators in our whole fleet. Most do not. I don't know
That
why.
is
It's crazy.
absolutely true. And I will tell you, for some reason, even in the minimum category, your cabins are bigger than the other companies that I have
Medium.
sailed with. Yep,
Yeah, look
absolutely.
at this. Look at the size right here. Here's a good picture of it. Now to note what's very important, those long rectangle windows do not open because these cabins we call the swan view or duck view because those windows don't open. Around 6 inches below that windowsill, the bottom windowsill, is water. So basically your room is about 60% below the water line, which is I find very, very comforting, because you'll feel a little slapping on the side, but for me, it's very, very soothing. So you need to know whether you wake up with the feather or you don't wake up with the bowling ball, whether you want to be down there or not. But I've been there many times and I really enjoy it. And especially when I'm in a bigger 172 square foot cabin. So you can see you have all the amenities as you can see there. Then you get into the B and the A cabin category. Middle and top deck gets you that 188 square feet. You press the button and the glass goes down and it becomes your inside balcony, but you get to utilize that space all 8 days, especially when it's cool or rainy or the winter. And gets you that bigger bathroom and a walk-in closet. It's a very generous size room, as you can see. A mini bar is included. What's inside is not included, though, and I can get into that a little bit. We do have family connecting cabins. Then you're looking at the suite at 284 square feet, and it adds that walk-in closet. It's huge, sofa area there, and bathrooms and slippers. This is a similar to the foyer of the Riva. This is the car, but it's the sister ship. Beautiful double atrium, as you can see. Sometimes you're just in a regular 9-foot ceiling. This gives you the double atrium, which really opens it up. You have skylights. It's really, really beautiful, as you can see here. I've sailed on this one, and then the stairs right there. I'm at the opposite entrance area there, and this is walking up to the suites and cabin A cabin categories, and the Vienna Cafe right there, where you can order specialty coffees. Here is the Riva's suite at 284 square feet. You got floor to ceiling windows that don't open on the right and left side of the actual walkout balcony. Really good size. And then you're looking at these beautiful walk-in closets. I mean, these are huge, and people love all the space, and you can walk in and you can put everything everywhere. And your dress and long gown dresses don't have to be all wrinkled. For some that have short hangers, we have tall hangers for your long gowns. Here's 2/3 the side of the bathroom. You got the toilet third on the other, on the left-hand side. Again, very big. The showers are very big.
Yep.
People always want to take home the shower, thing because they feel so great on you. Here's another shot of that B and A cabin category. Those seats can swivel around. I love to sit on the bed and look out, look at the TV, and look out unobstructed views that way. Here's the bar on the Riva, the dining room here. Very lot of room in the dining room. We have about 170 seats, but we only average 160, 165 at max. Some river cruise lines put 190 passengers in the same size that we do. Their seats are back to back. You can't even get out of your seat or go to the bathroom, or they bring out folding chairs in the lounge if everyone shows up. So not with us. If someone wants to sit by themselves, they can go do that. Here's the front of the ship, part of the dining room there, and as well. The back lounge, you have back lounge for your group. You can do no charge if you wanted to have a meeting or a little cocktail party or something. You can do it back there without being bothered. No charge. Here's that Vienna Cafe that I was mentioning. Very quaint, floor to ceiling windows on either side. And that's the beauty of river cruising. You're not long lines of anything. If you want to be quiet in one area, you can do so. It's all what you want to do. We have all the big public spaces, like here's the workout room. We have a massage room, a hair salon. Those that are putting 180, 190 passengers, they don't have those because they're filling those and sardining them in with 140 square foot cabins to pay for all the marketing that they do. Here's a picture that I took of an appetizer. I love food, so I want to show you all my pictures, not all, but the many that I've taken. And you can see they're incredible. Not large portions for a reason. Because people sometimes, gosh, I can't choose, especially me, I can't choose between the surf or the turf. You can order one of each, and if you really like something, you can order another one. So you're not wasting food, which is really nice, as you can see. Little putting green on the sun deck, a lounge area, which is different from others because we've lowered it here, so we don't have to put that area down like the ship next to us, because when you go into low bridges, so all that has to come down. I know that was a lot. I talk fast, but I try to be as much informative as I can. Take it away, Barbara.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
awesome.
this is a great opportunity for someone who wants to go over to Amsterdam and Belgium during the spring and see all the beauty that there is there. So I appreciate your time to come
One
in, and
last thing that I forgot
yeah,
that is one of the most important things for single supplement, for any solos or single supplements out there, our single supplement in that category C4 is only 15%.
excellent.
15, not 50, not 75 like everyone else's. It's 15.
Cabin size, somehow you've got room for a little sitting area in even the Swan View cabin. The bathrooms, I will tell you, are very large.
Yep.
Some that I have sailed on, you can barely move around in the
Yep.
showers.
In the
Yeah,
shower.
it's
Yep.
amazing,
Exactly.
very amazing. So appreciate
Okay.
this.